Hey everyone, this is Rain here with day two of HRX. I'm just gonna break down what happened throughout the day, the keynote, everything as quickly as possible. There's a lot of stuff to go through, so let's get it started. First of all, during the keynote, HRX announced that they're gonna have a new game. For the life of me, I cannot remember what it is. I think it's a mobile game. If you've played something like Clash of Clans or uh, Boom Beach, then I think it's gonna be something like that. I didn't really uh, understand what was going on because that time I was doing something else and I didn't really watch it. My friend doesn't explain well, but anyway, uh, moving on, we got a huge ass announcement, huge announcement, which is Paladins Battlegrounds. This is basically gonna be PUBG, but with hero shooters. I mean with heroes. Basically, PUBG with your Paladins champions, and personally, I think this is a good step forward. It's gonna be quite interesting. People at HRX got to play the game for the first time. It's looking quite good. This is gonna be interesting, I guess, and hopefully it's gonna be fun. It looks like a huge ass map. A lot of the maps that we play Siege on are there, and yeah, gonna be interesting to see the world of the realm. Okay, and speaking of paladins, we've got a new champion, Moji, a flank. He looks strong, I guess, and strong is a good thing. We want our champions to come out strong. Uh, and yeah, he looks interesting. Different style champ. He doesn't have vertical mobility, but that doesn't matter too much anymore. You just can't complain about that anymore. And yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. Then we've got a new team deathmatch mode for Paladins, which is what we've been asking for. Basically, we didn't want an objective-based fight. We're basically sick of it. You just want to come in, shoot some things, and get out. This is gonna be interesting. Gonna switch up the game a little bit, and yeah, and it also comes with the new map. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what the new map is called. Oh, it's called the Trade District. Trade District. Yeah, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So yeah. Anyway, it's time to get to the esports. The esports, the part we've all been waiting for. Which is let's start off with game one, which is Virtus Pro versus Nocturnes Gaming. And guess what? I predicted right. VP won and stomped them. Nocturnes had no answer for what VP was bringing at all. It was actually painful to watch, and jeez, I don't know. VP is looking strong, and yeah, good luck to them. Now, next game. And I was right. I predicted right again. Nip Ninja's Pajamas versus Kanga. I was expecting Kanga to win a game or two, but they didn't. Nip stomped them. But Kanga were just making stupid mistakes. Yes, stupid mistakes. It was it was painful to watch, man. Like I don't know what it is about Nip and just understanding the point, knowing exactly when to go on and when to uh, come off. Like on one point, on one point fight, Kanga had 99%, and wow, what's it called it? Uh, Nip hadn't even touched the point yet. But guess who won that point fight? Nip. They retook it on 99%, and Kanga never touched it again. Boom. This was on Frozen God, I think. Yes, Frozen God. And, oh, man, it's just beautiful to see my boys at work. They they looked weak on the first game, but second and third game they just took them. And whew, Kanga, I think Kanga's mistake on the last match was again not going to the point. I don't know what it is with Kanga not touching the point. Like the whole point of Paladins is to capture the payload, and that's they're not doing that. And I think that was their downfall. But I think they will be the strongest team in the losers bracket. Uh, so good luck to them. Next up, we have G2 versus Fnatic. Oh my God. This was painful to watch. Of course, I predicted right. I told you G2 was going to win. I've got a good buddy of mine who's going to be happy to hear that. But I think, wow. Yeah, like I said, Fnatic's draft, team compositions, their players, they don't really have someone who plays the secondary tank well, and that is their downfall. That's and when the double tank meta falls off, which is going to be soon, maybe 2 or 3 patches from now, they're going to be the strongest team in in you know in Paladins. Period, because they're going to be the only ones. Well, not the only ones. I think Nip and a few other teams are going to look strong with it too. Maybe even VP as well, because Alvin Paz is a good flex and she can also flank and damage, and he doesn't have to tank. But yeah, it's looking good for G2. They did lose a game off of Fnatic, but Fnatic was struggling. They I felt like Fnatic's win was a fluke. They just need to go back to the drawing board. They need to. And I have to shout out to Fisheko for playing really well. Like if it wasn't for him, the games that they won or games they came close to winning, it was all because of him, because he showed that he is a pro player, showing us that he's one. Even his EV gameplay, even though they lost that game, he was looking quite strong. And then next game, Navi versus China Dream. Now, to be honest, I went to bed after G2 versus Fnatic because it was already 5 a.m. I couldn't continue. And this is the one draft that I was wrong. Navi actually came out winning this. Uh, it seems like the China teams are looking really weak this year. Hopefully, they'll show us some better stuff. All I know is Navi won. I don't know what strats they used, but coming to it, let's see my picks for today. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna stick with Ninjas in Pajamas and winning against Virtus Pro. That is my because I'm supporting my Nip to win the whole competition. And G2 versus Navi, I'm hoping for a G2 win, but yeah, hopefully it's a G2 win. I think it might be a G2 win. Uh, and then hopefully we're gonna see Nip versus G2 in the finals, the two strongest teams in the finals. Yeah, so that's all I have to say about this HRX day 2. Yeah, this video is a bit longer than normal, but it's gonna yeah, there was a lot to talk about, and yeah. So see you with day 2, or day 3 actually. It's starting much earlier, thank God. Like 4 o'clock this side, games would have started. Just I thank the gods for that, because holy crap, man, I don't want to stay up till 5 a.m. again. I'm too tired for that shit. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.